Welcome back to the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty on NCAA Football 06. Montana State is going to be hosting Portland State in this evening's game. The Bobcats coming into this one with a 5-3 record. Portland State not having a half-bad season themselves, led by quarterback Zach Simpson. But first, we're going to check out our own stats. Kevin Fuller, 2/3 of the way through the season, is so hot and cold. 17 touchdowns, 12 picks, and a 41% completion percentage, which is something that we have sadly gotten used to throughout the series, no matter who's been quarterbacking. Will Black has been very hot and cold this season as our number one wide receiver. Vince Robinson, same story with him. The entire offense feels like it's been really hot and cold. This defense has been playing great, though, especially guys like Jimmy Kent. He has 4 sacks on the season here. We've done a pretty good job getting to the quarterback. And we also have 2 guys with 3 interceptions each. Jimmy Kent and Darren Perry, the ones with 1 interception so far. Zach Simpson, maybe he doesn't have as many touchdowns as our guy, but he's more consistent. A 73% completion percentage is really good as well. David Moore, 761 yards and 9 touchdowns on the ground. Steve Adams leads this team in every receiving category. Behind him, you have Johnson, XX, you have Ostrom. They have a pretty solid receiving core here in Portland State. They got a good offensive line built around their quarterback as well. King leads the team in tackles. They have 3 guys with double-digit TFLs, and just like us, they have done a pretty good job getting to the quarterback and also getting takeaways. We also have some players visiting us today, starting with Chris Lumpkin, a safety. We also have Donnie McGee, another strong safety who's going to be visiting us. Tight end William Dunbar will be visiting. We already do have 1 tight end committed to us so far, so looking to double down on a couple of positions here. All of them, we are second on all of their lists, and obviously they're all slated to visit us today. So pretty big game here for Montana State. If we can impress these recruits, that'd be fantastic. We're going to start off on offense today. Vince Robinson takes this one right up the gut, and he's just going to be held to 1 yard. 2 backs in the backfield here. Fuller, quick throw to the left, and it's going to be incomplete as he was looking for Robinson. Or early 3rd down situation. Pass over the middle is going to be incomplete. He had Lumpkin on the slant, but just flat out missed him. So after the forcing the 3-and-out, Portland State's out on offense, and they're going to get pummeled on 1st down. Great job by the defensive tackle. 2nd down and 9. Simpson dropping back to throw for the first time today. He's going to connect with Davis for a short gain. An early 3rd down situation. Can Montana State get a 3-and-out of their own? Pass to the right side. It's going to be caught by Chris Johnson. He's going to be tripped up at the 25-yard line, but a beautiful pass there by Zach Simpson. Not a whole lot of separation there, but you cannot defend the perfect pass. Although, Brett Garrett, I do expect a little bit better coverage from you, but overall, I guess I can't ask too much more on that specific play there. And now Ostrom down inside of the 5-yard line. 3 straight completions now for Simpson. Looking for a 4th, and he's not going to get it. The defense forces the incompletion. High formation here. They're going to give it to Davis Moore, and he's going to power his way into the end zone for the Vikings touchdown, and they're going to take the early lead. Montana State looking to answer now. Fuller, who's coming off of a couple of tough games, to say the least, some inconsistent games. Maybe a little bit of a short leash on him in this one. We'll have to see how he performs. Fuller moving around to the left, and he's got his first completion of the day. It's to Vince Robinson, trying to stay on his feet, and he does, all the way out to the 45-yard line. Fuller takes the snap again, now rolling to his right. He's going to fire off his back foot at the last second, going for it all, and incomplete, testing the one-on-one coverage on Paul Washington. Handoff goes to Robinson, and Portland State is all over that, bringing him down in the backfield. 3rd down and 14. Fuller fires this one over the middle, and another flat-out miss on 3rd down. 2 third-down throws that should have been converted, and instead we end up punting on both of them. Here comes the pressure. Zach Simpson's going down on the first play of this next series. 2nd down and 15, backed up on their own 5-yard line now. Coming out in a tight formation here, they're going to give it to Moore. He sheds the first tackle, but is limited to just about 2 or 3 yards. 3rd down and long. Simpson looking to throw for it. Moving around in the pocket, and he's going to get taken down here. Montana State forces a 3-and-out on the back of a couple of sacks. Now Montana State back out here on offense. Pretty solid field position. And we see a change at quarterback now. Senior Lee Mullins in the game. He's going to take off and run to the right side out across the 25-yard line. And it seems like those missed throws on third down, both of them there, have really just caused a lot of frustration for Coach Choate. And it's looking like he's making a change at quarterback. Attempted screen there. It kind of blows up in our face. Now on second down, pass over the middle. It's going to be caught by Black, and he's going to be all the way down to the goal line. Looking to punch it in here. It's going to be a toss play to the left. Vince Robinson, he gets tripped into the end zone for the Bobcat touchdown. And that's going to tie this game up at 7 apiece. Portland State looking to recapture the lead on this next drive. Simpson throws to the right side. He's got a wide open Chris Johnson. He gets the ball just over the first down marker there. Under 4 minutes to go in the half now. Davis is going to get the carry. He's going to fight his way up the gut and pick up a gain of about 7. Once back in the backfield here, toss to the wide receiver though. LeFleur is going to pick up the first down, and he's going to get brought down by the face mask, so tack on an extra 15 yards after that. So pretty good field position now on the outskirts of field goal range, and we're going to take him right out of that. Toss play to Moore, gets taken down by Alexander. Loss of 7 on first down. Simpson wants to throw. He's going to go to the right side here and just out of reach for his intended receiver. It's going to be third down and long now. Simpson's got time in the pocket all day to throw here. Moving around in the pocket. He's going to fire this one to XX, and that is going to pick up the first down on third down, as MSU could get literally no pressure whatsoever on that play. Moore's going to take this up the middle, and it's been real tough running for both teams so far today. No real big runs. This toss is going to be out to the wide receiver again. This time it's going to blow up in their face. Third down and long. They converted on third down and 17. This is third down and 14. And we are very lucky they did not convert on that one, just out of reach for the wide receiver. So they're going to come out to attempt this 40-yard field goal, and he pulled it to the right. It is no good. Montana State takes over with just under 2 minutes to go in the half. Running the football here, Vince Robinson takes it right up the gut, and he's got himself a first down, just our 4th of the ball game, and we're starting to hurry things up a little bit now. Lee Mullins looking to put together a 2-minute drill. He's going to run this one to the left side, across the 50, and he's going to get tripped up at the 39-yard line. Huge run there by the quarterback. Mullins looking to throw again. Pass over the middle is going to be tipped. Just a little bit more touch, and it could have been a huge play. Instead, it's just second down. Mullins fires over the middle there. An ugly pass, but maybe not one we wanted to be accurate, as there was a defender in the way. This one is going to be caught by Will Black, and he is going to take it into the end zone. Montana State takes their first lead of the game. And how about Lee Mullins, coming into the game and threading the needle on that one? Take a second look at this one. Moving to his left, lets it go right over the defender, right out of reach for the DB. And that's going to take us to the break, where we lead by 7. So out comes Gabriel Fields, kicking us off to start off the second half of play now from just inside of his own 5. It's SX, and he's going to take this one, makes a move to the left in some open space. A huge return gets him out to about the 44-yard line. Great field position for the Vikings. They're going to start off the second half with a play fake. It's going to be broken up, though. Good job by the Bobcat defense. 2 tight ends in the game now. Moore's going to take this one right up the middle, and once again, just tough sledding for the running game for both teams, really. Moore has 8 carries for 10 yards. Third down and 7 off the play fake. Simpson throws in the flat, but Jimmy Kent is there to break the pass up, and Montana State forces a 3-and-out after a real good kick return. Here goes Vince Robinson taking it to the left side, and he's not having much better of a day. 6 carries for 14 yards. Give it to him again, and he's held to just about 1 or 2 yards there. Third down and 2 now. Mullins takes a snap, setting up the screen here for Lumpkin. He's going to take it upfield, gets away from the first defender, and he converts the third down. Lee Mullins 4 of 6 passing, while Kevin Fuller was 1 of 6. Looking to air this one out to the left side, and it's going to be incomplete off of the hands of Lumpkin, but can you really blame him after taking a hit like that? Now on third down, Mullins moving to his left. Under some pressure, he's going to throw off his back foot downfield for Will Black. And it's going to be right off of his hands. You can't help but think that he was thinking about that defender there getting blown up. Instead, it's going to be a bad drop on third down. Here's Adams making a big catch on that right side there for Portland State as they're trying to tie this game up, or at least make it a little bit closer. Chris Johnson on the right side, he goes up, he gets it, and then he goes and picks up a first down as this Vikings offense is starting to move. Still, they're trying to, commit to this ground game and whatnot, and it's just not working for them. Loss of 1 on that one. Give it to Davis again, and once again, he's going to be shut down. Third down and 12 after 2 backwards runs. Simpson throws this one to the flat for Johnson. He makes the catch but doesn't go anywhere. 4th down and 12. Get off of the field. Mullins looking to throw on the ensuing Bobcat drive, and this pass is going to sail out of bounds as he was looking for Will Black. Second down, back to the ground game with Vince Robinson, and he picks up about 2 or 3 yards. He's up to 19 total yards on the game, 2.3 yards per carry. On the slant route to Lumpkin, he makes the catch, an accurate throw on a third down slant, but they're going to mark him just shy of the sticks. The Vikings defense did a very good job of keeping him shy of that first down marker there, and I thought about going for it on 4th down, but that deep in our own territory with a 7-point lead, I figured to punt, and that's what we do end up doing. More matches Robinson's rush total so far, up to 19 yards after that run. Now Simpson getting away from the first defender, but there were an onslaught of Bobcat defensive players there, and they're going to get another sack. Third down now, faking the toss. Simpson throws into a crowd over the middle, incomplete, and Montana State's defense gets another stop. Here's the true freshman Corin making a spin around the defender, and he's got himself a first down. A run that didn't look like it was going anywhere, picks up 10. Back to the ground game, and Robinson is going to get blown up in the backfield here. Like I've been saying, tough sledding for both teams when it comes to running the football. Mullins wants to air this one out. Now over the middle. It's going to be caught by Ben Collins, the senior tight end, finally back from his injury. He missed 5 or 6 games from it. Robinson takes this one right up the gut, and that's going to be a pretty solid gain of 5. Cohen back in the game. He loses the football, and Portland State picks it up. Bennett jumps on top of it, and Portland State needed a turnover right there as this clock is really starting to run, and they're going to have about just over 2 minutes to work with now. Morse goes right up the middle, and he's got himself a solid gain of 6. Under 2 minutes left to go. Back to the ground game with Moore, and he's going to lose a yard. Great job there by Alexander making the tackle. That's going to lead to 3rd down and 7. They're just too afraid on 3rd down today. Off the play fake. Now Simpson airing this one now deep. Going for it. A one-on-one coverage. Touchdown Steve Adams as he was working on Kevin Orts. And Portland State, who they haven't scored since the first drive of the game, I believe, for them. And they get this one into the end zone on a long play. But did they leave too much time for Montana State? It's tied at 14 apiece with a minute and a half left to go in regulation. Vince Robinson with the catch there picks up a gain of 4. 3 straight completions now for Lee Mullins. Looking for a 4th, throwing off his back foot, and he's got Marcus Lumpkin at the 44-yard line, really trying to orchestrate a 2-minute drill. Going 5 wide now. Mullins looking to throw. Flush to his right. He doesn't have anyone open, so he's just going to take it himself. He's got a first down, and then he's going to step out of bounds. Trying to get at least into field goal range for Gabriel Fields, who doesn't have the strongest leg. That pass over the middle is going to be broken up. 2nd down and 10. Mullins, once again, obviously looking to throw. Pass to the left is going to be dropped by Lumpkin. That would have picked up the first down. Instead, Montana faced with a 3rd down and about 10 now. Off his back foot, downfield, and broken up. 4th down and 10 on the 42-yard line. With 39 seconds left in the game, I really was tempted to go for it. Instead, we're just going to be punting the football away. Trying to pin them back deep in their own territory, so hopefully they will just force overtime, and it's going to be down at the 1-yard line, maybe just inside of it there. Montana State could maybe get a game-winning safety, but on that play, Portland State did get it out of the end zone. Second down and 11, inches away from their own end zone. Moore's going to get the carry, and he's not going to get it out. Montana State is going to take a 2-point lead with 22 seconds left in the game. Jesse Schroeder with a potential game-winning safety. Very likely going to be a game-winning safety since they're going to be kicking it off to us now. Let's take a second look at that, and yeah, he definitely did not get it out of the end zone. When was the last time you saw a game-winning safety like that, assuming Montana State doesn't do anything like they did in their bowl game last year? Lumpkin on the return. He's going to get it out to the 39-yard line with 19 seconds left to burn. Portland State does have all their timeouts, though. Vince Robinson is going to run it, pick up about 2 yards, and the Vikings do indeed use their first timeout. Back to the ground game. It's same old with Robinson, held to just 1 yard up to 24 yards on the day. Third down and 7. Vince Robinson fights his way up the middle. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Portland State forces the timeout, and another punt here by Montana State. Trying to pin them back deep in their own territory. It's going to be fielded just across the 10-yard line. Adams has it, and it's going to be 1 second left on the clock. They're going to need an 87-yard touchdown here. Do they have it in them? It looks like they're just going to dump it off to Adams. He does turn it upfield. He gets out to the 32, but that's going to be nowhere close to what they wanted. And Montana State's going to hold on to the victory, and we're going to be back in first place in the Big Sky Conference. Lee Mullins coming into this game. That's the big story, and he just looked a lot better than Kevin Fuller and will be getting himself these starts in next week's game. As the inconsistency of Kevin Fuller, we just grew real tired of it, and he was having another just bad game. 1 of 6 for 32 yards. 52% completion percentage by Lee Mullins. That's what I like to see. He also led our team in rushing with 47 yards. Vince Robinson did end up with 30 yards on the ground. He also had 3 catches for 32 yards. Will Black with the receiving touchdown there for us. The offensive line only allowed 1 sack. Great play by them for at least pass blocking, not so much run blocking. And then the defense did come away with 3 sacks. And now Donnie McGee will be committing to Montana State. So we got ourselves a tight end and a strong safety. Still a tight end and a strong safety left on the board for us. And that quarterback that maybe we could go after, I don't know. NAU gets a big win here over Idaho to boost them up in the Big Sky rankings. Montana puts a beatdown on Idaho State 45-7. And finally, Weber State wins a close one against Eastern Washington. That's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey reminding you to stay moist.